The Raptors looking at us. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Tim Duncan?
One of the greats that I had the pleasure of playing with, for sure, for 4 seasons in San Antonio, and I don't know where to start.
And he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent...
Very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. 2 are the results.
Leaps for it. Toronto on defense. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got him.
One of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Number 28, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
You touched on his outstanding field goal percentage. I mean, he hasn't gotten there just simply by having a hot hand on occasion. I mean, it's also a problem
they've met this year.
Yeah, this was a tough matchup for them last year, losing both of their games against them. They built a big lead here early.
both defense.
Can't get it to go. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And the pass to Mr. Clutch. Soft touch off the glass. 28, Sacramento again. We've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You look at the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Rose passes to Monroe. Raptors moving the ball around.
Tell you what, he can
by 3. Here's Mr. Clutch. He passes it to Antetokounmpo. And the Raptors hit again from deep. Poked away. Back to Gasol. Craig Monroe with the rebound. So far tonight. West misses. The Raptors shooting very well. Team leaders in steals. You need to play heads up against these squads. The Kings in 3rd. In 4th, the Raptors.
Well, and when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early. A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now. 1st in rebounding, 2nd in scoring. And they're number 2.
Defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to sweep the season series, winning both matchups.
On the court for the Kings as the 2nd quarter gets underway. Toronto grabs the miss. Puts the move on, and it's blocked by Franz. 0-1 Nero. Sacramento again missing. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Bobcats in Charlotte.
And they did just what they set out to do in that game.
Sacramento again missing.
He hit a 3 in the 1st, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
To the paint. The shot's good from Antetokounmpo.
Has led them to this lead.
Probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out. Another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that
totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it. Well, the defense now sits right now in the league ranking. 2nd in blocks, 4th in scoring. And they also show up as a top 5 team in...
Here's Monroe. Duncan with some nice D.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
He dialed that one up from long distance. And that
shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered.
Side Curry. Out to Gallinari. It's all about
really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
Well, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be given
against Orlando.
And no question, you look at his assist totals, I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing with really spreading that ball around.
The Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Washington. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Will Barton. And that one misses. Raptors leading by 14. Here's Antetokounmpo. Finds himself wide open and drills. And how Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
And Nedovic kicks to Antetokounmpo. He was all alone on that one. Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And he buries that one, drilling the rim. Duncan outside Curry. It's stolen by Rose. Jumps up.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here.
To making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really...
Sacramento again missing.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down. Again, he did make 2 in the first half.
The shot's good from Antetokounmpo.
Wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Toronto sits right now in the league ranking. All difference in talent between them. A few of the key individual matchups just didn't go their way.
Really left alone that time.
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. That's good.
And I like that move to the hoop.
Game here.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
And you know, with those numbers...
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into the position they're in right now.
And that one's
up jumper for him.
Now here's Rose. He's got 20. It's good for West is checked in for Sacramento. It's stolen by Curry. Davis, the pass to Curry. And that one falls, coming off of Davis. The finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I'd call it an irate finish even.
A nice shot by Jumbo. Sacramento grabs the miss. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Looking for George. He gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Trolls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back there.
That's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, it spurs them on. Maybe it sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
Curry attacking. Outside, George. That's good. George has got 7 points.
Now he's carrying it. He's doing it all. He's yet to miss a shot.
And the king mind of the NBA season wears on. But what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how...
Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage. Tell you what, Kevin, they love...
That deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Pau Gasol is for Anthony Davis.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
And Curry, here we go. And a big-time jam right there. With the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. The Kings in 3rd. In 4th, the Raptors.
Well, they're deep. What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not?
For Gordon Hayward. Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, have they been hitting. Does a great job of using his strong body to fight through contact and get to the rack.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Kings. And that one's good. 35 points for outside Rose. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Rose kicks to Antetokounmpo. Yes, that's Rose with the assist. He dishes it to Curry. Kings moving the ball around. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 38 points.
No matter.
In low to Davis. Right side George. Curry. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And they're getting their just buried it like it was any other shot. Unbelievable.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Kings lead by 3. We'll be up and ready to get going once again. And Brett passes it to Antetokounmpo. Hits the jumper in space. Rose against Curry. Yep, right through the net. Curry's got... Tries a three off the inbound. And another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barton is checked in. Here's Rose, and it's sent back by George. Good on the second free throw.
Now they should be looking.
Curry outside, gets it to go. Curry's got 3 go.
Man, I think that total could rise, Clark, because two evenly matched teams playing a tough game.
A nice shot. Barton passes to Antetokounmpo. Outside Rose. Raptors moving the ball around. Garnett. And he dunks it down.
Well, I tell you, that's out.
Dishes the Rose. KG, that's good.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight.
Side Rose. The tray. Gets the bucket. Rose has got 8 points here in this quarter.
They stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively.
Chances at the free throw line. That's definitely been a factor so far.
The shot's good. Here's Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kevin Garnett.
How about Steph Curry and the three-pointers on?
Well, you got that right. He can tip his hand. It looks like every single one of them is going in.
Channing Fries checked in for
Consistency with him. Same routine, same...
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
and was checked in for Sacramento.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Confident offensively. Sacramento again missing.
It's been a real difficult game for
in the fourth quarter. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and there's the call, and that's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll... Good on both. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're losing 47 left in the fourth quarter. And George, here we go, and misses it off the right
partner. He dug deep into his back.
Hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. And so he drops them both. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA and 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.